Do you know what time it is? It's Bitcoin time! Guys, do not place a trade based on what I'm saying in this video. Trading is risky. It can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making a profit in the market, especially if you're trading Bitcoin the way most people trade it. Anyway, guys, for people that are still on the sidelines about getting a free trial, free 30-day free trial to all my top trading system strategies, mindset strategies, chart reading strategies, and also 4 weeks free coaching to try out everything for free. That free trial is ending over the next few days. If you want to get access to that right now, guys, this is your last chance over the next few days because I'm taking it down, this free trial to launch my Inner Circle coaching program. This is your last chance. So anyway, guys, let's actually get into here. I did a video. Right, so I did a video a while ago called, and let me see if I can bring this over here. Right, so I did a video saying here. Right, let me do this here. All right, here we go. So this is it here. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin video here, and I did this about a month ago, and I said danger, do not buy Bitcoin, and oh my goodness, look at this here. Look at this here. Bitcoin is a completely different animal than the stock market. You can't apply Elliott waves, blah, 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 blah. Bitcoin, it's depending on whether it's related news comes out about it, etc., etc., etc. The big correction won't happen until mid October. Right. You know this, right? This person here right now is probably getting really, really hurt right now by Bitcoin because they're so ignorant about the way the market works. Of other political events. No. Exactly what this person said here, right? The nature of any market are based same rules, same phases, same waves, stocks, population, etc. Look at the Fibonacci numbers. Exactly, right? Referring to Bitcoin as a market only shows you don't completely understand what is going on. Really? Well, look what's happened to Bitcoin now. Bitcoin from the high to the low has actually dropped almost 30%. Tell me I was wrong when I was actually saying do not buy Bitcoin up here. Right, this is the daily chart. I was saying do not buy Bitcoin up here. Look at this weekly chart. Holy dooly. Look at that weekly chart. I was saying do not buy Bitcoin and people thought I was nuts, and look at it pull back. All right, let's continue on here. What you need to know about Bitcoin is that there is a finite supply and it's running out. The supply will completely stop soon. What a whole lot of bollocks. The other reason behind Bitcoin is nothing like we've seen before. Stocks, commodities, currencies, don't treat it like this is. Really? Well, how come I did a video 4 weeks ago telling people not to buy Bitcoin right now when it was up here, and 4 weeks later we're getting a severe pullback in Bitcoin right now? How come that's the case? It's not because I'm lucky, because you get to see it, right? I think it's foolish to assume Bitcoin will behave like stocks. Really, Aaron? Really? Bitcoin is not a stock. It has nothing to do with stocks at all. It's all fundamentally new technology behind adapting globally by more and more people each day. It would be more revealing and accurate to look at a graph of adoption other than digital technologies such as internet, etc., etc. If Bitcoin behaves in similar manner, it has so far, there will be a parabolic and accelerated. Really? Vertical rise on price. No, markets never work like that. Really, Aaron? Markets never. Look what happened to Bitcoin right now. That's the reason why, Aaron, and I hope you can see, if you are reading this video, Aaron, I hope you can see what I'm saying in that last video, that, listen, you can see what's here. Once we reach a tipping point, adoption increase exponentially, and we may see a significant correction or even a slowdown in price. Will adoption head off? This could happen over the better part of a decade. It appears to be happening already. Really? That's what this is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing. Anything that goes up can go down really quickly here. Bitcoin is owner's market. Do not compare with other markets because Bitcoin is the first of its kind. A big correction? No, only a correction. Really? Bitcoin is unstoppable. Buy some Bitcoin. Really? I hope you didn't buy more Bitcoin when I put this video out here to say don't buy Bitcoin. And it's not about me being right, guys. It's about just listen to the charts, right? From the high to the low, Bitcoin's had almost a 30% pullback. And I'd say there's more to come. There's more downside likely to come from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is nearing its 4 waves and 5th wave and final rally. The target price is $5,000. Okay, we almost got to 5,000. My money is in the bank. my money in the bank doesn't make money. But if you want to, if you put what I have left in the bank into Bitcoin, it makes money. So far, I've made $800. Really, Mark? Really? You've made $800 so far? If I left the money in the bank, it would have made nothing. Seriously? Seriously? It would have made nothing? Yeah. It's not about... If you guys are investing, if you are investing in the markets, you don't just look at something because, oh, look, it made me $800. Who cares if it made you $1 million? It's like, do you have a plan of getting into Bitcoin? Plan of getting out? Do you actually understand how the markets work? I understand how the markets work. That's the reason why I did a video up here telling people up here, this is where Bitcoin was. Do not buy Bitcoin right here. And suddenly look what's happening in Bitcoin right now. It's pulling back right now. It's not because I'm right, guys. I'm just trying to help you guys. You may be right, John. I bought Bitcoin during the flat period. And what a ride. I have been using my cheap Bitcoin to buy some ICOs. Cool. But even if we see a 57% drop, we get there. Only time, but I like your chart analysis. It does point out to the obvious. Note, I am admitting to having sold much. I am not encouraging anyone to buy. Well, yeah, exactly, Jimbo. Exactly, right? Anyway, there was more and more. All these people here. And look at all these dislikes here. I had more dislikes than anything before. Do not buy Bitcoin. And I was trying to alert people about this pullback that was happening in Bitcoin. And I was trying to tell people, do not buy Bitcoin at this time. And people are like, you're an idiot, John. You don't understand what you're saying. And then I did another video. Then I did another video a few weeks later. 2 weeks later. And look at this here. And then I did another video here 2 weeks later. And let me just show you this here. Right, look at this here, guys. Look at this here. Right, here we go here. So here's another video here. Oh, whoops. So this is another video here that I did just recently, 2 weeks ago. Again, look at all the dislikes. People think Bitcoin is the best thing in the world, blah, blah, blah. Exactly right. Like what? Do you even know how to trade options? I had one guy static that Bitcoin doubled. Okay, great. So you waited months for 100% gain when I could make that in a day's trading stocks. Options. I love your work. That's the reason why I trade options. Excellent advice. Some of common sense. Now everybody is talking about Bitcoins means it's the worst thing to buy. Fantastic. Love your analysis there. Holy shit. You are talking down on people in such an annoying fashion. Get some menace, please. Because that very first, what he's talking about there is that very first video I did. I was like, oh my goodness, people had such a big and I started crying like a baby on this video. That's right, I remember that. Oh my goodness, don't watch my video. See ya, go away. What I'm doing here is I'm not here to blow wind up your back because I'm teaching you how markets work, how any markets work. If you see a property market that looks like this, or looks like this on the actual chart, like when I actually did the video, Bitcoin's up here. When Bitcoin's up here, this is the weekly chart. When I say don't buy Bitcoin right now, wait for a better time, I mean that, right? There's a better time to do that. Look at this here. This is what people just don't understand. It's not about you making money in one position. Look at this here. I just started buying Bitcoin last year, and I put money in every day to dollar cost average, and I am very happy with the gains I have made. Yeah, who cares about the gains you made? Have you actually had a plan to get in? Do you understand how the markets work? While I'm sure people can do better day trading, not everyone can, and Bitcoin right now is killing any other savings types such as CDs, savings accounts, bonds, etc. While those other types of savings are far more secure, unless like a government fails and chaos runs down on us, that is not likely. I have moved all my coins to hardware wallet and couldn't be happier, and now things are going. I buy coins every day from my Coinbase and I put them into my Keepy key. Like I said, I am in it for the long haul, and Bitcoin is at the very, very tip of the beginning and use. It is like the first investor in the blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing, guys. You can invest as little or as much as you want, and you don't have to be rich to start with. That's not true. All right, that's not true. Who says Bitcoin is the biggest thing out there? Who's saying is who like, do you really know that? Don't be putting your savings into something that you, oh my goodness, because Bitcoin. And see, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. Just because the market's been going up for so long and so hard and so fast and so strong, doesn't mean it's the best thing out there. Guess what? That's why I'm doing this one video today, guys, for you. Let me show you the Shanghai index, and let me tell you what the Shanghai index. In fact, let me tell you what the Chinese people were thinking at the exact same time when this was happening. Look at this up here. Look at this big bubble. And every person in China was starting to really buy it up here, and then the market crashes. And then everyone blames the government. Oh, the government fault, blah, blah, blah. No, it's understanding how the markets work. Guys, I'm trying to teach you guys how the markets work. Okay? That's the reason why I was screaming, don't buy Bitcoin, because I knew what was likely to happen. And there we go again. And look at this here. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Guess what? Look at this here. Right? This is like, you know, and this is exactly like, oh my goodness, market's going up. It's likely to keep going up. I have made all this money because the market's going up. Are you stupid, John? The market's going to keep going up. There's nothing out there like Bitcoin. You don't understand. You can't use technical analysis on Bitcoin. Man, my abs are hurting from talking so much. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say here? Like, I really care about you guys. Who cares how much money you made from the markets? Stop being so blind. It's like, I've made $800 from it. Yeah, if you keep holding Bitcoin right now, or maybe you've already lost that $800 because it dropped so sharply, like 30% since the highs. And look at this here. I believe we have like another 20-30% pullback in Bitcoin coming. And you guys are going to get hurt big time, guys. And that's the reason why, guys, if you don't hear my warning for the first time, now I don't know what's going to happen, but the way that I know these markets work, guys, what goes up really quickly comes down really quickly. And that does not matter what it is. All right, guys? So please, for you guys that dislike my other video and had a go at me and blah, 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 I hope you can see what I'm saying here. Protect yourself. Just because you've made all this money because Bitcoin has just shot up like a rocket doesn't mean it's going to keep doing that. What happens if Bitcoin's, all right? What happens if Bitcoin turns into the Shanghai index and just gets flat for a while? Or should I say, has a big correction and then just goes flat for a while? Would you be under the water? I actually think you would, right? You'd be hurting right now. You'd be hoping and praying it's going to continue back up and so on and so forth. But when you see a market that looks like this, especially on that monthly chart, look at that. That is scary as hell, guys. Scary as hell. And guess what happened last time Bitcoin had even a smaller time like this here? Guess what happened? When Bitcoin did this, guess what? It retraced literally 80% of the move before it went sideways. So if that's the case, 80% would be right here. So maybe Bitcoin does that. No one knows, guys. Be careful. Look after yourself. Take care of yourself in Bitcoin. Stop just throwing all your money and saying, oh, I've made all this money, so Bitcoin's not going to go up. And everyone else is talking about Bitcoin, so therefore everything, because everyone's talking about it, means it's a good idea. No. The law of opposites. When everyone's talking about it, that means get out. If you go back and watch my video where I said do not buy Bitcoin, I talk about that. I say don't buy Bitcoin right now. Because everyone's talking about it. Anyway, guys, I'm done kicking this horse. I hope that I've helped you out this, guys. And I hope that I've helped you understand that no matter what market you're looking at, it all does the same thing. And when you see a bubble like this, when you see a vertical move up this, guys, be very careful.